4 Test Study Guide, question number 12. Mr. Jordan buys 5 donuts for $3. Well, that's wonderful. I hope he shares them with us. What is the constant of proportionality? Again, like we had in an earlier question, don't get upset by those words. All that means is, what is the unit rate? And again, when we're doing this, we want to put the dependent variable over the independent. And if we're dealing with money, money is normally the dependent variable. So we want to put the dollars over the donuts, because when we get our unit rate, we want to find out how much it costs for 1 donut. Okay. And what we know right now is it costs $3 for 5 donuts. We want to find out how much it costs for 1 donut. We need to make this become a 1. We're going to divide it by 5. Equivalent fractions, equivalent ratios. We want to divide that top number by that same exact thing. We need to do 3 divided by 5. We're going to go ahead and use long division then. $3 being divided by, try again, love my friction pen, divided by 5. Decimal point is after the 3. On a whole number, it's to the right of the ones column, so it's to the right of the 3. You're dividing by a whole number. It is a whole 5 donuts. The decimal point is going to go straight up. That is where it will be in your answer. Tack on a couple of zeros, especially since we're dealing with money, and the normal thing is to go out 2 decimal places when we're talking about money. And you would say 5 does not go into 3, so put a 0 above the 3. 5 goes into 30 6 whole times. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract, you get 0. You can bring down your other 0. 5 would go into 0. 0 times, that is it. That is 60 cents. That is our unit rate. I could have left off the 0 in the ones column, but normally I do write that. 60 cents for 1 donut. Alright, that is our unit rate, which is again the same thing as the constant proportionality. Now, question B. This problem is worth a number of points, guys, because it's going to be labeling the axis, plotting the points, drawing the line. I'll have to check to see how many points we give this, but I think this one problem is worth about 3 or 4 points to get us up to having like 25 points on the whole test. So graphing this, you should not try to just graph 1 point. This 1 point of saying 5 donuts for $3. You want to make a table and get a variety of pieces of information. When you're starting to think about your graph, you need to think about which is the independent variable, because that's going to be your x-axis, and your dependent variable is going to be your y-axis. So our x-axis is going to be our donuts, and our y-axis is going to be our cost, and normally you put it in parentheses of saying that, hey, this is dollars. So the cost in dollars is our y-axis. Make a quick table off here to the side. I'm going to just abbreviate. It's going to be donuts. I shouldn't abbreviate. Okay, I'll shorten it up. D-O-N-U-T-S. Donuts to dollars. And what we know right now is, and the reason I put that first is because this is my x-axis and this will be my y-axis. So these will be my ordered pairs. What I know right now is that when he buys 5 donuts, it costs $3. Well, make up more ordered pairs that would be in the same rate. Multiply it by 2, it would be 10 donuts, would cost $6. Multiply that by 3, you could have $15, or 15 donuts would cost $9. And then, or just add another 5 and another 3, add 5 to 15, it's $20. I'm sorry, the or is that you could multiply 5 by 4, multiply by 3 by 4, or just add 5 to get to 20, add 3 to get to 12, and I believe that is enough to fill up our graph. Okay, so you need to number your axis. You want to start with the 0 here. Your scale needs to be consistent. Rather than try to number every space, I'm just going to number every other one. So this would be 1, this would be 2, skip 1, then it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that'd be 16, 17, 18, 19, and then that would be 20 donuts maximum. And then going up the vertical axis, this is our cost. Again, I'm going to just number every other space for speed. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now plot your points. When he buys 5 donuts, it costs $3. Again, this is my x-coordinate, this is my x-coordinate, this is my y-coordinate. So 5 on the x-axis, 5 donuts will cost $3. About, whoops, sorry, right there because I was numbering every other line. And 10 donuts would cost $6. Follow that across. There it is. 15 donuts would be here. Will cost $9. And that is here. Our points should be falling into a straight line because we use that same rate to get all of these ordered pairs. And then finally, 20 donuts is supposed to cost $12. That is right here. Okay, so labeling the axis, putting a scale on there, plot your points, draw a line through those points. And I should have urged you guys to make your points nice and small. You need to draw a line that goes through all 4 of those. An easy way to do that is to put your pencil or marker, pen, whatever, right on the point you're trying to line up with, and then bump your ruler up against it. And then swing it around to see that it looks like you're going through the points. Come and check one of them that's far away and see if you're hitting about the middle of it. I feel like I'm off just a little bit, so I'm going to bump it down just a hair. Come back and check this one. Now I feel like I'm hitting them all. Draw a line that goes through all of those points. And yes, this was a proportional relationship. It should go through the origin. There are more answers besides beyond this 20, so you put an arrow at the end of your line to show that it keeps going. And that is making the graph of this equation. Part B is done. And now you get to part C. Explain what the point 15,9 means in the context of this problem, meaning in this situation, in what we're talking about here, what does this ordered pair mean, the ordered pair 15,9? Remember, this is an ordered pair because there's a specific order to this. This is the x-coordinate, and this is the y-coordinate. Yes, it's alphabetical order. So the 15 represents our x. Our x-axis is dealing with, that is going to be our number of donuts. I'll abbreviate donuts by spelling it that way. And 9 is our y-axis, and again, our y-axis is how much they cost. So this is the dollars. In context of this, give me a sentence answer. Give us a sentence answer. What does this mean? It means 15 donuts will cost $9. And that question is answered. Okay, and I guess, I probably could have made it even better. I could have said $15.9, or I could have said the ordered pair $15.9 means that 15 donuts cost $9. Oh, I guess I left an N out there. And then, example D, what is the y-coordinate for this ordered pair? Yeah, this is our x value, 1. We're wanting to know what number would go here. Okay, on your graph, x is 1. Can't quite read that. It's somewhere between 0 and 1. Remember? Oh, that's what it costs. That's the number of donuts. That's the cost for one donut. The cost for one donut, we found that out in part A. That's our unit rate. And that is one thing that you're supposed to know, is that when you have an ordered pair and on a proportional relationship, you have an ordered pair, when x is 1, then y is your unit rate. In that case, in this ordered pair, when x is 1, the y-coordinate is 60 cents. That is it. 60 cents is the y-coordinate. It is our unit.